Hey, I'm back to talk about what? Summer House. I know I did some videos in the past about Summer House, so I'm not just jumping on the bandwagon. I cannot find a a cast picture of season 10 with everybody. So I'm just going to start this video off with talking about these two. The situation that's going on is so layered that I'm going to talk about each layer separately because I can't fit everything all in one video. I never talked about these two relationship because it was always so much going on in the season, on the episode, that this ranked 5th, 10th, 15th on my concern list. But since now all of this is going on, it's up at number 1. Let's begin. Now, she was on the show since season 1. Okay, with being a side piece. Okay, so for all your people that have not watched season 1, Amanda was a side piece. That's how she was introduced to us, while Carl couldn't make up his mind if he wanted to be with her or not. Carl would hang out with the crew, see other girls, and then late night he would call her because she was in the Hamptons at the same time and ask her to come over to his place that night. They would have, how should I say it, intimacy, and then she would leave and go back to where she was staying. That's how it was. That's how we know of Amanda. Then season 2, she was the girlfriend. He was bringing her to the house with him. We only know Amanda as Kyle's girlfriend. That's the only way we know. That's the only way she show up. Then she became the victim because of the things Kyle's was doing. So we never truly got her real character, the real Amanda, because in the situation she was in, Kyle took all the light, he took all the heat, and she just kept being the victim every single season. And the girl was not leaving. He cheated on her multiple times before and after they got married. The whole cast was against them getting married. They was warning her, telling her that this is not going to work. She still did it. After they got married, the same thing continued. So this is not shock or new. What we see on TV for season 10 is not shock or new. It's just that the roles have been reversed. All of these years that Amanda been on this show, she's been begging Kyle to spend more time with her when they go out to be with her. But during the summer, Kyle says summer is meant to be fun. Kyle want to hang with his friends. He don't want to be with her all the time. It's nice that she's there. And if you want to hang out like how I want to hang out, good. But she don't. She just wants to stay in bed. And she had some friends to do that with. She had Ciara and she had Paige. Now, let me tell you, from all the season, Amanda was giving I am Paige friend, and I'm tolerating Ciara because of Paige. To me, that's what it was giving. To me. Now, when Amanda was having problems in her relationship with Kyle and stuff like that, Amanda always went to Paige. She never went to Ciara. I thought it was going to be interesting to see how these two was going to be in the house since Paige, the nucleus, the middle person, is not there. And this one, Amanda, did an interview, multiple interviews, saying that she would not have made it through the summer if it wasn't for Ciara. And that Ciara was there for her and help her through all the stuff that happened this season. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is an opportunity for them to like create their own friendship because now Paige is not there. They was doing interviews together. They did a little photo shoot. They was getting brand deals. They was doing everything together. Now, if Paige did not leave the show, Amanda would have did the brand deals with either Paige or then Paige and Ciara. It wouldn't have been these two by themselves. Paige would never not be there because Paige is doing something with Hannah and she's busy booked and busy. Now you're like, I'm left with Ciara. Let's see what this do. That's what Amanda's giving. I never see Amanda with any friends. Even when we back in New York, I never see it. And I feel like she's only friends with Ciara because of Paige. Now, a second part of this is that for all the seasons they was on air and she was going through it with whoever in the house, Paige and Ciara always stuck up for her. Paige and Ciara always defended her. They always fought her battles. They was her mouthpiece. I never once saw Amanda stick up for Paige and Ciara. Now, do they need anyone to help stick up for them? No. But when Wes played Ciara, the only one that was talking in defense of Ciara was Paige. And Amanda was sitting over there near her husband, just staring. And then had the audacity to be staring at her husband like, you crying? Because when Ciara started talking about how she felt and how she felt that Wes hurt her and all the stuff she's going through, Kyle was crying. Her husband was crying. She was just sitting there like, and she was sitting next to Wes. So she was just sitting there like, and then she saw her husband. She's like, you crying? Why are you crying? And she just never gave warmth. She never gave care. She never gave concern. For me, looking in, it gives my only true friend was ever Paige. And I'm cool with you because you're a Paige friend. That's what it gave. So when now, fast forward to now, and all this stuff going on with her and Wes, I really don't care if they wasn't like best friends. They're calling themselves best friends, but I don't care if they was best friends or not. They was friends. There was a relationship. They was there for one another. Even with them talking about Prozac and how she's on it, and now she's on it, and how they said this is going to be a hot girl summer and all the stuff they're going to do together. You cannot tell me that, well, before I say that, I'm going to say this. She did not list Ciara in her life as a good, close friend. Not until Paige was removed, and even then, you still wasn't given that. Ciara truly was given, I'm her real friend, I have her back, I'm going to defend her. Now, when this season, when they're on the beach, and Kyle and Amanda was going at it, and everyone was sitting there, everyone was looking at Ciara like, you should go over there and help her out. And Ciara was like, no, she got it, and she's talking to the producer. So that's the type of friend I am. If I see you over there talking to somebody else, I'm not going to then jump in, because it's a lot when you have all these people crowding around you. It's like, it's too many people. You get that anxiety. I saw that Ciara was changing a little bit. She wasn't defending her as much. She wasn't talking up for her as much, because sometimes when you talk for your friend and defend them all the time and they don't, they get used to that type of behavior. So then they stop trying to fight for themselves so they could be more of a victim, and they let you get the heat and let you argue. And then when you arguing with Kyle and your friendship gets messed up with Kyle, she's still going to bed at night with Kyle. They still married. Everything is still going on with them. I just feel like she was never really a true good friend to Ciara. She was Paige's friend. And Hannah had it right from day one. Even Hannah lost her relationship with Amanda for how hard she was defending Amanda to Kyle. And when Kyle was disrespectful and yelling at Amanda, she didn't even tell her husband, yo, it don't look right that you're yelling at a girl. This right here is not a friend to no one. Not a friend to no one. And all the people that thought that they was friend with her, every time they defend her and be there for her, she turns their back on her. That's all I got.